Welcome to Mountain Lion Field here on the campus of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs for a second round NCAA tension in the semifinals of the RMAC tournament. So this one, a winner to advance even deeper to stay alive for that trip to the Final Four, which takes place in Colorado Springs. Starters being announced for both teams. First, for visiting Colorado School of Mines, in goal will be Sierra Roth, the RMAC goalkeeper of the year. She'll be joined by Katie Kaler, Zoe Sano, Elliot Edwards, Carol Cederbeck, Emma Peterson, Reese McDermott, Jordan Barnhart, Ava Harmon, Landry Corbett, and Laura Butler. Meanwhile, for the hometown Mountain Lions, Lexi Walker's going to get the start in goal for UCCS. She'll be joined by Jade McKenzie, Abby Barheit, McKenna Fowler, Caitlin Hinkle, Tara Patterson, Katie Pacheco, Tori Maydew, Ella Fisher, Michaela Merlo, and Zoe Sims. We're going to take a quick break as they're about to run the national anthem, but we'll come back with first kick for you in this second round NCAA tournament soccer matchup.
And now, please rise, if able, remove your caps and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. UCCS and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated in our proud
So you see the starters working their way out onto the field for this NCAA second round matchup. Take a look there at the back line for the UCCS Mountain Lions. Again, in the green jersey, the goalie today will be junior Lexi Walker. Walker, 9 games played so far this season, 8 starts, a 1.03 goals against average, and she is 7-0-0 on the year. Meanwhile, for the School of Mines, the RMAC goalkeeper of the year. The Mountain Lions going to have a tough time getting one past her, but they were able to in the conference tournament semifinal matchup. Sierra Roth, first team all conference, first in the RMAC in goals against, saves, and save percentage. She also had 8 shutouts. So, first kick, Mountain Lions with the possession. They send it in deep. Orediggers' best defense in the conference, allowing just 0.67 goals per game this year. So Mountain Lions in the black and gold, going from left to right on your screen. Visiting Colorado School of Mines in the white jerseys with the blue sleeves. They are going from right to left here in the first half. And offsides early on the Mountain Lions. Boot out towards midfield and then sent right back. Tara Patterson, captain for the Mountain Lions, number 10, right in the center, is the engine that makes the Mountain Lion offense go. If they can get her the ball, they will be in good shape as they average almost 3 goals per game, 2.86. Big numbers, big lead ball up for School of Mines, but then it's cut off by the Mountain Lion defense. Zoe Sims. Short pass up. Mountain Lions working it down the near sideline. Merlot gets it taken away, and they're going to get a foul called on Colorado School of Mines. So the Mountain Lions will have a free kick from just past midfield on the Orediggers side. Tara Patterson lining it up. Watching her teammates get set. Patterson, the lefty in. Good ball deep into the box. It goes off of a Mines defender, however. And then the shot. Oh, just wide. Good early opportunity for the Mountain Lions. That was Ella Fisher who left it just wide right. So an early scare for the Orediggers, but the shot by Fisher just off the mark. So School of Mines, ball goes out, and it'll stay with the Diggers. Orediggers now mounting something, but it's poked away by Fisher. Sent to the other side. Fowler runs it down along the far sideline in front of the Mines bench. UCCS will try and flip the field, but they'll send it deep into their own territory. Sims now working it up the sidelines. Good defense again as it's taken away by the Orediggers, looking to mount an attack, and they're going to get a foul on UCCS's Abby Barheit, so the Orediggers will have a free kick of their own deep inside Mountain Lion territory. Emma Peterson lining up to take it. Waiting for the official. Peterson sends it into the box. Got down. Orediggers with an opportunity, still on the ground, but the Mountain Lions clear it. Hinkle drops it back. Back up to Hinkle again. Little bit of two-man game there. Into the center of the field. Fisher to Patterson. Patterson double teamed. Works it out wide. Sprinting up the sideline is Fowler. It'll go out of bounds and to the Orediggers. Flip throw in. Don't see that a lot, but that'll be a lot of fun to watch as she chucks it about halfway down the field. Fisher drops it down. Good one touch out wide by Patterson. Maydew. Back to Patterson. Patterson tried to get down the sidelines, and they're going to say it stays with School of Mines. The early going of this game very much in sync with how these two teams play. UCCS very offensive-minded. Colorado School of Mines, the top defensive team in the RMAC this year. So they have absolutely no problem squeezing back and forcing you to make some errors. Popped up towards midfield, brought down by the Mountain Lions, worked out now to Barheit. Barheit drops it back to Sims. Good one touch, nobody there, however, for the Mountain Lions as it rolls all the way to Roth. Now the Mines mounting an attack. That shot, however, an easy pickup for Walker. Fisher working in the middle of the field, looking for somebody to drop it off to. Still moving up. No help for Fisher. She now gets it back to Merlot. Merlot, a long shot. Roth skipped right underneath her. I don't think she touched it. Yeah, so it'll be a goal kick for Mines. Sims on defense. Mines looking to get it into the box. Dropped it back. Sent in. Who's there? Nobody as it gets all the way through. Butler with the good ball into the box, but no one was there to try and head it in. So then they kick it off the Mountain Lion defender, and Mines will have the first corner kick of the game. Into the box, dangerous header, oh, just too high for Mines. Good effort there from Colorado School of Mines off the head of Jordan Barnhart. So both teams with one good opportunity here through the first 9 minutes of the first half. Both go just a little off the mark as the Mountain Lions looking to mount a counter. Straight up the middle of the field, drops it off. And then that shot, nowhere near. I think it was a centering pass, but went through the uprights, so. Patterson heads it back off the goal kick. Now Fisher trying to work it in. She does. Patterson out wide. Mountain Lions leading scorer with the cross. The lefty shot into the corner, but Roth saves it. Tara Patterson, she's going to get her shots off. Second in the RMAC in shots this season. She also had the game-winning goal in that RMAC semifinal game. Good steal there from the Mountain Lions. They have a person. They couldn't get it up to her. That was Hinkle, who was by herself. And now we're going to get a whistle, as no advantage was there for the Mountain Lions. So the referee calls a free kick. Mountain Lions probably about 35 yards out from goal. A couple of them lined up there to see who ends up taking it. Patterson's going to take it from deep, the lefty off the mark again. So Patterson letting them rip early. Roth let that one bounce out of bounds, though, as Mountain Lions up early in shots, 5-1. Skipped all the way through, battle in midfield. Mountain Lions work it back. Be interesting to see how Colorado School of Mines' legs hold up as this game progresses, because they're coming off an overtime victory in the first round against Midwestern State, and they had a couple of players who played all 100 minutes just 2 days ago. Sims takes her time, drops it off to Barheit. Back to Sims. Pacino now in the middle of the field. She'll switch it over to the far side to Kinsey. Kinsey looking to get it up. She's got Fowler, who's cut off by the Mines defense. Maydew with a good move along the sidelines. Gets it over to Fowler in the corner. Fowler, and they're going to get it off sides, however, on McKenna Fowler. Looks like the Mines defender stepped up just before the ball was passed to Fowler. Mountain Lions with an opportunity down the sideline again. Mines defense closing in. Fisher, another shot, but right at Roth. Roth steady as ever. That's her second save, official save. Mountain Lions with 6 shots. Now the Orediggers trying to mount some offense. Good cutoff, however, by UCCS. Maydew on the sideline. If she can get around a defender, might be able to get a centering pass off. Goes off. Nope, Mines did a good job to keep it in and then kick it out. So it'll be a throw in for the Mountain Lions over by their bench. Again, out of bounds, so another throw in for the home team. Bar height, trying to play some one-on-one, and it's cleared by the Orediggers. Now a big push up front. McDermott loses the ball, though. Sims, the Colorado Springs resident, went to high school at Air Academy High School, just up the road here. Working it into Patterson. Patterson from Sand Creek High School here in the spring. So Colorado Springs connection, looking to get together there, but Patterson's pass just too far. Off the Mountain Lion defender. Orediggers looking to center it, but good defense from UCCS. Now they pack them back. Spin move there. McDermott stops it in the corner. Now she's double teamed, drops it off to Butler. Butler's shot in is blocked. Kicked out. Good save by the Mountain Lions to result in a throw-in. Corbett working her way over. She'll take the throw in. Corbett looking for some space. She's got that flip throw. That's exactly what we're going to get. Corbett into the box. Off the head. Orediggers twice off the head. And then the UCCS goalkeeper is taken down as she was going for the ball, so he'll head back to the home team. That pass up the sideline too long, so out of bounds. Orediggers with the throw in deep along the far sideline. Maydew trying to wreak some havoc in that corner and does. It results in a turnover. So UCCS with a quick throw in. Fowler tried to get into the middle of the field, but nobody there except Mines players. Patterson behind the defense, another shot, but that one off the mark as well. Tara Patterson, 3 of the Mountain Lions' 7 shots here in the early going. Orediggers work it to the near sideline. Back line of the defense right at the 10-yard box. Oh, but behind the defense, shot is off the mark. Harmon couldn't quite direct it towards the goal, so it goes out of bounds and a goal kick for UCCS. Some back and forth along the back line of the Mines defenders. Now they get it up. Long ball down the sideline. Patterson header goes out of bounds. "17 minutes in, no score. Second round NCAA tournament women's soccer game between the 3-seed Colorado School of Mines and the 2-seed University of Colorado Springs. UCCS with a 6-1 shot advantage early on. Michaela Merlo hit the deck for the Mountain Lions, and a foul called on the Orediggers, so it'll be a free kick for UCCS deep in their own territory. Quick kick out to Sims. A couple of one-timers by the Mountain Lions, cut off by the Diggers. Sims, great job on defense there to push it back the other way. Mountain Lions mounting an attack, but again, cut off. Fowler will take the throw in along the far sideline. Gets it into Maydew, back to Fowler, splits a couple of defenders, pass a little bit far, loses control, looking for some help, drops it back out. Fisher. Back to Maydew in the corner. Not a lot in the center there for Maydew to pass to, so she gets it back to Ella. Ella into the box, but cleared. Good touch pass there, trying to get a lead. And they're going to call a foul on UCCS. So School of Mines will have a free kick just outside their own box. Couple of substitutions waiting on the far sideline for the Mountain Lions for their next dead ball. Patterson drops it off to Hinkle. Hinkle now getting into the box, tried to get it back up to Maydew, and it's kicked out of bounds. And we will have a corner kick. So, Mountain Lions with a couple of substitutions coming onto the field. Oh, maybe not. They're going to wait. They're standing over at the scorers table, but apparently they're going to wait for this corner. Patterson over in the corner to take this one. Leaves it short. They get it right back to Tara. Tara into the box. Header. Goal! UCCS. The Mountain Lions strike first. And now we're actually going to have the referee come over to the linesman. They're going to talk about it. The Orediggers had their arm up, but I didn't see a flag from the linesman.
Mountain Lion goal! Scoring her 9th goal of the season, number 21, Michaela Merlot. Assisted by number 10, Tara Patterson. And number 2, Jade Kinsey. Your attention, substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers, number 7, Amina Nelson. For the Mountain Lions, number 22, Bree Johnson, and number 27, Jaden Ledoux.
So the talkback light is permanently on? Oh, it just switched off. I don't know what happened. Never mind.
So UCCS strikes first. Patterson and Merlot connect. Ledoux, who was one of the substitutions that just came in for the Mountain Lions in the center of the field, 27, was the target of that pass, but it was just off the mark. The other sub was Bree Johnson, number 22. She's on the far side of the field, front line for the Mountain Lions. Barheit looking for some help. She has Ledoux. Sims, the header, back up to Ledoux, but it's cut off by the Orediggers. But kicked right to the Mountain Lions. Two-man game. Merlot, the goal scorer, gets taken down along the sideline. No call. Orediggers hold on to it. And then they're going to get Merlot with coming from behind on that slide tackle. And it looks like she's going to get a warning. Yep. So, Michaela Merlot with a warning from the official. Just a freshman is Merlot. First team all RMAC. Lots of all-conference honors between these two teams this year. No surprise, as predominantly the top two teams in this conference over the last 5 years for sure. A couple of substitutions now for Colorado School of Mines.
Substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers, number 29.
Elise Putman and Brooke Pennington. Those two actually combined on the game-winning goal in the Orediggers game against Midwestern State 2 days ago in the first round of the NCAA tournament to advance to this game. So Pennington and Putman, a dangerous combo off the bench for Colorado School of Mines. We'll see if they can get this offense going as Patterson sends one into the box, but Roth, no problem. Merlot to Maydew, and Maydew's one touch is too wide. Fisher's taken down from behind, advantage to the Mountain Lions. However, nope, they're going to call it back. For a second there, I thought the official was going to let it go with an advantage, but she calls it back. So for those who are curious, in the other half of this Sweet 16 bracket, top-seeded Dallas Baptist with a 3-2 advantage over Angelo State. If Dallas Baptist wins that game, they will host the winner of this one. If Angelo can complete a comeback, they were down 3-0 at one point. If Angelo can complete the comeback and win, then whoever wins this game would host Angelo State in the next round. Dropped it off. Fowler working her way in. Centering pass. Patterson! Fowler and Patterson combine on another one, and the Mountain Lions have a 2-0 lead for Patterson, her 9th goal, which brings her back into a tie for the team lead.
Scoring her 9th goal of the season, number 10, Tara Patterson. Assisted by number 7, McKenna Fowler.
Fowler, her 6th assist. Johnson's also going to get an assist on that play, her 5th. So this Mountain Lion offense had averaged 2.86 goals per game, already near that here in the first half, as they've gotten 2 in the last 6 minutes.
Substitution entering the game for the Mountain Lions, number 18, Steinberg.
Steinberg checked in for the Mountain Lions after that last goal. Patterson tried to turn, but good defense there from the Orediggers as they're looking to mount a counter. Pacino tips it out. So Corbett, again, with the throw. No flip this time from Corbett as she just works it in. Back to Sims, and Sims boots it out. It's going to go out just past midfield, so the Orediggers with another throw-in. Quickly to Barnhart. Barnhart looking for a lead pass, but left it too short. I think she tried to get it in the air and didn't quite do it. Good cutback by Johnson, drops it off to Merlot. Merlot now double teamed and then gets it right back. Merlot, the first goal scorer in this game, looking for an assist now. She gets it into the box, gets all the way through to the backside. Into the center, Maydew off her foot, and then it's cleared by the Orediggers, but headed right back towards the goal. Patterson, Merlot. Well, the field goal was almost good, but it was too high for the goal. Sims works it up to Johnson. Excuse me, that's Maydew. Patterson comes in, and they're going to get a foul on School of Mines. There was a collision there in the middle, but it's going to go on Barnhart. Quick kick out to the sideline. Mountain Lions looking for another into the center. Looked like she was taken down from behind in the box, but no call. So now the Orediggers trying to push it the other way as they just cleared. So some congestion in front of the Mines goal does not result in any shot as the defense came in flying hard. Paolo Ruby checking in for Colorado School of Mines.
Substitution entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 14, Paolo Ruby.
Great one touches there by the Mountain Lions to get Merlot free. Merlot now charging, has some options. Tried to get it off to the side. Patterson's going to run it down in the corner. Into the box, too far, headed back, missed it. Mountain Lions with a great opportunity. Patterson tried to save it, but I think it went out. On Tara, it did. Orediggers, lob deep. Pacino, though, runs it down. Good save along the sidelines. Gets it up to Ledoux, and then it's kicked out by Mines.
Your attention, substitution entering the game for the Mountain Lions. Number 15, Gabriella
Lancaster checking in for the first time for the Mountain Lions, replacing Patterson. Patterson will probably get the last 8 minutes here so she can push hard in the second half. Mines, another quick restart. They work it down the sidelines. And it looks like we're going to get a card here for the Mountain Lions. We are indeed. That's going to go on Barheit. Peterson will take the free kick for the Orediggers. First, the official's going to move her back. Everyone else lined up at the top of the box. Peterson chips it in. She's got some heads. Went off one of them, but just past the left post of the goal. A good opportunity for Mines, but it goes wide left.
entering the game for the Orediggers, number 4, Michelle Easley, number 12, Hannah Rowan, and number 24.
Easley, Rowan, and Klingman checking in for Colorado School of Mines. Through ball is cut off by Pacino. Fisher down the sideline. Run down in the corner. Back out to Fisher, who couldn't control it. Good job by Merlot to stop that pass from getting all the way through. And it results in another possession for the Mountain Lions. Mountain Lions playing a possession game, but now they work it up quickly. Johnson got behind her defender, tried to center it to Lancaster and left it a little short.
Your attention, substitution entering the game for the Mountain Lions. Number 24, Fabiola Estrada.
There for Merlot. She tried to get the quick start as her teammate had an advantage, but moved too far down the field. So Estrada with the throw in this time. Lassiter tried to thread the needle and couldn't quite do it as it's sent right back. Sims will run it down the sideline and watch it stay in play the entire time, all the way through the end line. That crawled along the line the entire time. Never went fully out of bounds. So a goal kick for the Mountain Lions. Three minutes to go here in half number one. Pace has slowed down a little bit over the last few. Mountain Lions, though, looking to maybe pick it back up. Dropped it back. Kicked out again, and another free throw deep. Steinberg with the throw for UCCS. Get it back to Steinberg, centering into the box. Goes all the way across. Tried to save it and be a goal kick for the Orediggers. Fisher up to Johnson. Johnson drops it up. Feinberg, is she going to be able to run it down? She does. Got around one defender, but not the second. So Mines with 1:40 to make something happen, and they have it taken away. Down the far sideline in front of the Mines bench, Fowler is going to get it all the way back to Walker. Back out to Fowler. She tried to turn, but it's picked off by Mines. With an opportunity here late. Tried to center it, but Pacino's there. So we head into the half. UCCS with a 2-0 lead off of goals from Michaela Marlowe and Tara Patterson as the...
The majestic mountain lion, one of nature's most powerful predators, primarily indigenous to the Americas. This big cat is known to make its home just about
in graduate education and research.
The Hibble Center is a result of leadership from two pillar organizations, UCCS and Centura Health, recognizing an opportunity and a need for this community and coming.
Students, teachers, researchers.
We understand movement, we understand biomechanics, and our athletes, we know how to train them the right way. When you're sprinting, you're not just running down the track. We know your knee angle, your hip angle, how much force production you need. And so there's a lot of value in that for making
classrooms. So the rest of them are actually instructional laboratories, which combine experiential education and then the traditional didactic education.
You know, when you look at this project, I have to think of the vision of Venkat Reddy and Centura Health for what they are doing to truly have an impact on sports performance, education, and medicine within the Pikes Peak region, the state, and the nation.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
I always dreamed of being an engineer. It encompassed everything that excited me when I was younger. And my first job in the military was an aviation mechanic, which kind of led me to come here to UCCS.
UCCS fits a niche that none of the others do. It's that first generation kid that wants to go to college. And if we're able to successfully help that kid through college, they can become an incredibly productive member of the community, and odds are, if they become a college graduate, their children and their grandchildren are going to become a college graduate.
It's going to seem hard, it's going to seem impossible, but it's not. I mean, I picked a pretty hard degree, and I'm almost done, and I've been nursing the entire time.
70% of our students work and go to school. First of all, I would love
where my next professional is going to come from. And isn't it terrific that we have so many well-qualified and well-trained students coming out of UCCS who can fill my employment needs? That's a big economic driver for Colorado Springs and the Pikes Peak region.
A gift to UCCS is an investment in the students. It's an investment in their success because that is what UCCS cares about. They care about whether or not these students graduate and go out into the world and be successful.
When you make an investment in the next generation of professionals, you're really making an investment in our community.
I always dreamed of being an engineer, and now that I'm so close to graduation, I've got an internship. I feel like I'm well on my way to accomplishing that dream.
UCCS gives me the freedom I need. With flexible courses and an inspiring campus, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
When we think about golf swing analysis, what we're doing is we're trying to analyze someone's golf swing. Typically, people want to come in and get analyzed because they have pain or because they want to increase performance. Probably most people want to do both. Golf is a very technique-driven sport, but it also requires support from doing strength and power stuff as well. The fun thing about getting your golf swing analyzed is that you can see, hey, I don't have a lot of shoulder mobility, and that's why my swing is not as efficient as it could be. So at the Hibble Center, we are trying to create 3 different levels. So for the level 1 assessment, somebody will come in, we'll get a golf history intake, we might do some height, weight, or body composition measurements, and then we take them through the TPI screen, stands for Titleist Performance Institute. After that, we put them on the TrackMan, we have them hit a couple shots, we just get some average data points in terms of club speed, ball speed, and then what we do is we take what we see in the TPI screen, any limitations, we take them through a couple of exercises, and then we put them back on the TrackMan to see if that helps improve it or doesn't improve it. But the ultimate goal is to give them something to do at home, and then they would go through the screen again and hopefully see some improvement in those performance measures. If somebody wanted a swing analysis, what they would do is they would email the Centura Sports Performance email, which is centurasportsperformance@centura.org, or they can call to schedule an appointment, and the number is 719-776-4928.
The majestic mountain lion, the perfect combination of size and deadly agility. This big cat is capable of speeds of 40 to 50 miles per hour, when properly motivated. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
About 30 seconds to go before the start of the second half. So let's take a look at the first half statistics. The big one, of course, UCCS with those 2 goals, one from Tara Patterson, the other from Michaela Merlo. Merlo was assisted by Patterson and Jade Kinsey, while Patterson's goal got helpers from Fowler and Bree Johnson. as they lead 2-0. But Mines has been in this position before. Just 2 days ago, they were down 2-0 at half to Midwestern State and were able to score 3 goals in the second half to come away with that 3-2 victory. Overall, shots in favor of the Mountain Lions 10-3. Corner kicks, both teams with 1. Time of possession, however, in big favor of the Mountain Lions. No real surprise, actually. I mean, that's how both of these teams play. Colorado School of Mines, much more defensive-minded, and so they have no problem going there and packing deep if needing to, while UCCS, much more offensive-minded. Still a great defense for the Mountain Lions, but offense is certainly their calling card. 59% possession in favor UCCS. Shots on target, 4-0 in favor of the Mountain Lions. A couple of offsides for UCCS, and then that 1 yellow card as well. As the team's coming back out onto the field.
Fans, please welcome back to the field for the second half, the Mountain Lions and Orediggers.
Doesn't look like a lot of changes for either team, if any, to start this second half. The only one I see at the moment from the original starters is Nell, actually out there to start for Colorado School of Mines 7, but everyone else, for the most part, looks the same. Mountain Lions have brought their big stars back in as well, as Patterson, Hinkle, and Maydew all got a break there towards the end of the first half and are now back out there to keep things going. A score update for you in the other half of this region bracket. Dallas Baptist does earn a 3-2 victory over Angelo State, so the Patriots will host the winner of this game in the next round. So these two teams know, win here, you are heading to the Big D. As that ball is sent way out of bounds. That one booted up deep, but headed back out. Good one touches there for the Mountain Lions to get it up to Hinkle. Hinkle's pass is cut off by Mines. Hinkle running all over the field. She went from the near side to the far side, tried to chase down that ball and couldn't quite do it. But it is kicked out of bounds by the Orediggers and then headed out of bounds. Nope, kept in. There we go, flag goes up. Take it. Patterson right back to Fowler. Fowler up to Maydew. Good defense. Fowler picks it up quickly, gets it back into Tara. Tara tried to get it to Maydew, but it was picked off there by the defender, Pennington. Kinsey working it up the sideline, drops it off to Fowler. Fowler, again, good D from the Orediggers to stop the attack. They're going to try it again. Fowler, the one touch to Patterson, who drops it back off. Merlot. Fowler. Here comes some help. Fowler splits the defenders, but it's kicked away. Patterson picks it up mid of the field, but again, Colorado School of Mines coming up big on the defensive end. Fisher thought that Zoe Sims was going to continue to run down the sidelines, but Sims had stopped, so Fisher's pass goes out of bounds. Patterson to Maydew. Maydew doesn't even turn towards the offensive side of the field, so she drops it all the way back. Merlot out wide to Fowler. Back up to Maydew. Tried to do a spin move around. Maydew lost it out of bounds. Good centering pass, no one there, however, for Mines. Mines with a throw-in opportunity. Corbett, the flip throw into the box, headed away. Good steal by the Mountain Lions. Merlot working her way up. Lead pass to Hinkle. Hinkle got behind the defense, looking for some help. Drops it back off. Patterson, the lefty, centering pass. Deflected by an Orediggers defender. Fisher, good settle, and then drops it on the far side. Sims. Mountain Lions playing a little bit of one touch up the sideline. Feinberg. Can she get around the defender? She cannot. It's out of bounds, so a throw into the Mountain Lions. That one also, they're going to say went off of an Orediggers defender, so UCCS will have a corner. Mountain Lions scored on a corner in the first half, again, off of Patterson. They went quick, though. Quick touch right back to Patterson, who then sent it in, but it looks like she may just have to send it in. She does. Roth is there, tips it away. Kinsey runs it down, but she's running the wrong direction. Back out to Steinberg. Centering pass. Maydew. Back out to Patterson, who got behind the defense. Tara, another centering pass all the way through. And I think it'll be another corner for the Mountain Lions. It is. And Roth looking had her shoe taken off, so she's putting it back on here, which is what the delay is at the moment. as Merlot will take the corner this time for the Mountain Lions. Merlot lines it up. Kinsey comes charging in. So the official hadn't blown the whistle yet as Roth is still putting her gloves back on. All right, looks like we're ready to go. So Merlot, Kinsey charging again. She's going to send it nowhere. So Roth kind of iced the corner kick there. She had to put her shoe back on. Patterson down the sideline. Hinkle got behind the defender. Hinkle, centering pass, shot off the mark. Hinkle had a cutting Maydew, and they came close but couldn't get into the back of the net. Yeah, they're going to get a little bit of a hand check over there from Steinberg as she was pushing into the back of the Orediggers player. Lead pass way too far. We're going to have a School of Mines substitution.
Substitution entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 9, Elise Putnam.
Poked out again by the Orediggers, so not a lot of action there on the sideline. As Patterson gets ready for the throw-in. Tries to go deep down, gets it to Fowler. Fowler, centering pass, picked off by the Orediggers. Good defense, though, from the Mountain Lions. A strong foot, turnover, but then the Orediggers return the favor. Trying to work it up, and it's cut off by Sims. Good individual move over there by Fisher. Maydew. Kinsey up to Patterson. Patterson has Fowler down the sideline, gets it up to her. Fowler's going to run it down in the corner. She's got a couple of options if she can get a centering pass off. Step through, tried to get it through the defender's leg, but out of bounds in another corner for UCCS. Merlot's going to work her way over. Waiting for the whistle from the referee who's checking the box. Merlot into the center, off the head, onto the ground, but cleared by the Orediggers. Patterson couldn't control it. Possession back to School of Mines. Nelson. Corbett. Corbett trying to find Nelson again, but that passed too far. Couple of headers back and forth around midfield. Trying to get it up to Nelson. It's kicked out by the Mountain Lions. Corbett, the quick throw in. And we're going to get a foul call on UCCS. So Colorado School of Mines with a free kick. This will take a big boot from Emma Peterson to get it anywhere near the goal. Lexi Walker hasn't had to make any saves so far today. Peterson right at Walker, who, there's her first save, I guess, of the whole game. "11 minutes gone here in half number 2. UCCS still holding on to a 2-0 lead. Again, the winner of this game will travel to Dallas to take on Dallas Baptist in the next round, as the Patriots were 3-2 victors over Angelo State. Hinkle, is she going to be able to run it down? She is not. First there is going to be Pennington, who sent it back the other direction, but out of bounds. Hinkle, Patterson. Patterson's got a defender right on her in Peterson. Good back heel, Fowler down the sideline. That first touch too much, though. Merlot tried to get it back into the corner. Good job by Peterson to send it back the other direction. That long ball up the sideline will eventually work its way out. And it'll result in a couple of substitutions for both teams. Almost 14 minutes gone here in half number 2.
Your attention, substitution entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 8, Zoe Sano. And number 32, Landry Corbin. Substitutions entering the game for the Mountain Lions. Number 27, Jaden Ledoux.
Will Pott, who just checked in with the throw-in. Patterson's going to try and run it down. She's not going to be able to. Popped up, headed out. Merlot in the center of the field looking to split the defense, puts a shot on goal. Roth no problem with that one. Patterson with a great step through, leading the charge out wide to Fowler. Fowler, one touch, is knocked away by the defender. Orediggers mounting an attack up to AK Ford. The pass just too long though.
Attention, substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 4, Michelle Easley. And number 12, Hannah Rowan.
Rowan and Easley checking in for School of Mines. And coming off of her line quickly is Walker to slide and pick that one up. Free kick for the Orediggers. Player basically standing in her bench, so she's blending in at the moment. Waiting for the whistle from the official as the others stand at the top of the box. Big boot in, coming off of her line. Walker, nicely done to come up with that cleanly. Kind of short hopped her a little bit, but Walker was able to come away with it as she continues to work on a shutout here. This pass up just a little bit too far. Job by Kinsey to head that back out. Patterson tried to flick it over, but it lands on the foot of an Orediger. Good pass out by Merlot. Lassiter playing with it at midfield. Good move there again by Lassiter. She tried to get it across the field, but couldn't quite do it. Fisher, great sliding tackle there to come away with that ball. Feinberg along the far sideline. It's taken away again. Not a lot of actions here, just a couple of shots from each side here in half number 2. 12 total for the Mountain Lions, 4 for the Orediggers. Walker with her one and only save. Here in the second half, Roth also with a save. And we'll have another substitution, a couple more for one, actually, from each side. As Patterson will head out for the Mountain Lions, replaced by Lancaster. Sano back in the game for the Orediggers.
Your attention, substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 14, Paula Ruby. Substitutions entering the game for the Mountain Lions. Number 15, Gabriella Lancaster. And number 24, Fabiola Estrada.
Big boot up, but over the head and rolls all the way through to Walker. Substitutions coming fast and furious in this final 18 and a half minutes as
Entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 3, Allegra Aguayo.
Aguayo replacing Nelson on the front line. And looks like we're going to get another card. We are indeed. This one's going to go to the Orediggers, Michelle Easley, as she took down, looked like Lancaster down there. So Easley with the yellow. Each team now with a yellow card. Good pickoff by Lancasters. The Mountain Lions trying to mount an attack. Out wide, Lassiter runs it down. Instantly picked up by the Orediggers D, though. Some back and forth, but not a lot of action here going on as another substitution for UCCS. Oh, they're not going to let him because of the throw-in for Mines. Good one touch down the sideline. She's going to be able to run it down. Nope, taken away. Fowler steps in front of that, though, but passes it right to an Orediggers. Ruby, cut off by Fisher. Lassiter. Now that substitution for the Mountain Lions is going to come in. As Lassiter will come from all the way across the field. She'll be replaced by Bree Johnson.
Substitution entering the game for the Mountain Lions. Number 22, Bree Johnson.
Ledoux. Drops it off to Fisher, who tried to thread the needle. And then they're actually going to give a corner kick to the Mountain Lions. It looks like they kicked it off the Mountain Lion player, but they're going to say it went off the Orediggers. So the 5th corner kick of the game for the Mountain Lions coming up. Left short and back. Merlot has to run it down. Walker picks it up on the outside of the box. Under 14 minutes to go in here in half number 2. Fowler got around her defender. Fowler tried to drop it off, left it short. Orediggers, so they have a late strike here. Shot wide, Walker, no problem. shot off the crossbar, still in play. Orediggers, their best shot of the day coming there, but it hit the crossbar. And that gets the Mines crowd into it a little bit.
Your attention, substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 32, Landry Corbett, and number 33, Laura Butler.
So Corbett and Butler back in for the Orediggers. Corbett will take this throw in, and I imagine we're going to get one of those flip throws from her. She tries to get it into the box. High throw, comes down in the box, shot off the side of the foot. Sano was there, but had it go off the side of her foot. Now can the Mountain Lions counter? The Orediggers defense is back quickly. Roth waiting for it to come back, and it rolls straight to her. Bunch of substitutions coming in for both sides. 3 for each.
Your attention, substitutions entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 7, Amina Nelson. Number 19,
Hingle,
and number 6,
Maydew, and Patterson back in the lineup for the Mountain Lions, so their offensive firepower is back in there.
Tara Patterson. Number 9, Caitlin Hinkle.
Ball's still in down there in the corner. Big kick is blocked. So the Orediggers with just their second corner of the game. The Mines fans looking for something good here late. 9 minutes to go here in half number 2. Into the box. They're there. Gets all the way through, though, and cleared. Maydew trying to run it down. She does. Gets it out to midfield. Cut off at midfield by the Mountain Lions. Patterson, the back heel. UCCS just looking to kill a little bit of clock with some possession. Through ball to Patterson, too far. Good look from the far sideline by Estrada. Just a little bit too much pace as it snuck its way all the way through. Estrada, I think got the ball, and the player tripped over the ball. The Mines fans looking for a foul call. They're not going to get it. Under 7 to go now. And again, Corbett from the far sideline. A little bit more space to work over on that side, so I imagine Corbett will get a good running start with some good momentum for that flip throw. A little shorter maybe than normal as it is cleared and works his way back out to Corbett, who tried to send it back in, but it's blocked by UCCS. Some backspin on that ball. Merlot to Patterson, tried to one-touch it back to Merlot, but it's cut off. Sent into the box. Orediggers player there, but it's cleared. 5 minutes to go. Winner advances to the third round of the NCAA tournament. Storyline, the 2 goals by the Mountain Lions in the first half. The top offense in the conference showing off why as their most potent offensive players, Michaela Merlot and Tara Patterson, both scored their 9th goals of the season. We'll get another foul on the far side. Good cutoff as the Orediggers were putting something together there nicely. Run down by Hinkle, but then she lost it out of bounds. Substitution for the Colorado School of Mines.
Your attention, substitution entering the game for the Orediggers. Number 10, Elliott
Edwards, who had the game-tying goal in their last game against Midwestern State, checks back into the lineup. Patterson just boots that one out of bounds over towards the announcer's table over here. .245 left in this contest. All the way through, but no Orediggers back there. So Pacino will run it down. Kinsey trying to play some possession as it kicks it off of an Orediggers player. Hinkle in a battle, and then Fowler clears it. Down the sideline, being run down by Maydew. Centering pass headed away. Walker was there behind the defender, but I believe it was Pacino who just headed it out to kill a little bit more clock. 90 seconds remain. And the UCCS fans can start to feel it. 60 seconds to go. Header out of bounds. Hinkle's going to do her best to kill some clock. Gets it up to Patterson. Patterson, the through ball to Maydew. Maydew, is she going to be able to get around the defender? She is not. Pushed down, and they may give Maydew a card late. I'm not quite sure why she did that. I mean, this late in the contest, she's only going to get a talking to. Flip through. Nelson behind the defense. The header. It's going to be cleared by the Mountain Lions, and that is going to do it. Kicked out of bounds. And the University of Colorado Springs is heading to the round of 16 in the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Tournament as they come away with the 2-0 victory. We're going to take a quick little break, and then we'll come back and wrap up this Mountain Lion victory. Don't go too far.
Beat.
Welcome back out to Mountain Lion Field here on the campus of the University of Colorado Springs, where the Mountain Lions come away with a 2-0 victory over visiting Colorado School of Mines. These two teams know each other very well, and it showed. But it's the Mountain Lions who will advance to the third round of the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Championship. They will travel to Dallas Baptist University as the Patriots were 3-2 victors over Angelo State. Dallas Baptist, the 1 seed in the region, UCCS, the 2 seed. So this is exactly what these teams have looked for throughout the course of the last weekend. Merlot and Patterson, the goal scorers for the Mountain Lions. Patterson also added an assist on Merlot's goal, as those two still tied at the top at 9 goals apiece to lead UCCS. The Mountain Lions improved to 19-3 on the year as they continue their march towards the Final Four. Reminder, the Final Four this year held right here in Colorado Springs. It'd be great if the Mountain Lions could play the Final Four in their hometown. Colorado School of Mines, their season comes to an end. They end it at 13-5-4. For the entire crew here at UCCS, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Jason Carter. That'll do it as the Mountain Lions advance to the third round of the NCAA tournament.